KanTalk. My book is called Swimming Home. It's actually the poem of the main character from my novel, Kitty Finch. The title of my talk is called Drowning because the main similarity between my two main characters, Joe Jacobs and Kitty Finch, is that they both have depression. The Jacobs family goes on vacation in a villa, and through a vacation mishap, Kitty Finch and the Jacobs end up renting the same villa the same week. So Joe's wife, who is a reporter, and she's very hardcore, doesn't really take a lot of stuff or crap from people, so it's weird that she lets the kitties stay with them over the villa. Joe and Isabel, his wife, have a very strained relationship because Isabel is a reporter and she's all over the world a lot. So mostly their relationship revolves around their children. And Joe and Kitty seem really separate opposites, they could never ever have anything in common, which is untrue. They both have depression. Depression is something that most of us probably are familiar with. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. It can be caused by a lot of things, especially death of someone or just relationship issues in general. And so 6.7% of the population experience depression, and that's about 350 million or 1 in 5 people. And it affects both men and women equally. Kitty and Joe both early in their lives seek help for their depression, and they both end up on the same antidepressant syrup. It's similar to Prozac. And what happens is, over time, the antidepressant is supposed to help you, but you can't stop taking it just because you start to feel better a week after taking it. So both of them end up stop taking it way before they're supposed to, and this is actually really dangerous because if you stop taking it, then it leads to worsening depression. It can make your depression come back even though you think it's gone. And so throughout the novel, Joe and Kitty both get worse. Kitty has more of a free spirit and kind of goes around and does whatever she wants, not really caring about who it affects, if it hurts someone or herself. Joe is more kind of an angry person, and he seems like he's always on edge. If anything you do, any upsetting action could cause him to snap. Kitty, however, talks about suicide a lot. She talks about dying, she talks about how she would die, she talks about all kinds of things that worry the Jacobs family while they're on vacation. They think she's going to kill herself in the villa with them and their children there. So they're very on edge with her. There's actually a scene in the book where Kitty wrecks the car that they're driving with Nina Jacobs, Joe's daughter, in the car, and they freak out because they think that she's trying to kill herself and not caring about Nina in the passenger seat. However, in the end, it ends up Joe, the one that kills himself. And so it's important that they were supposed to stay on their medication. The two main characters exhibit specific signs of depression early on. Kitty with the reckless behavior, and Joe has relationship problems with his wife. Other symptoms of depression can include addiction, self-harm, poor school performance, and other health concerns like suicidal thoughts. So it's important to seek help if you notice these characteristics in yourself or in your friend or in your family member. And if you don't seek help, it leads to worsening depression, longer episodes, which it takes more time to heal. Antidepressants are vital to your health and getting better if you do have depression, as well as therapy. It works to perfect the chemical imbalance in your brain, but you have to do both and you have to work hard.